Welcome to Oracle F1 channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about Oracle One Node RAC configuration, prerequisites and configuration. Earlier video, we have seen Oracle Real Application Cluster RAC One Node overview part 1 and part 2 Oracle One Node Oracle Linux 7.5 installation and configuration. We have done so far Oracle Linux 7.5 installation for Oracle RAC One Node configuration, and in this video we are going to see Oracle RAC One Node prerequisites and configuration for RAC One Node. So I have prepared some steps for this. So far this is a high level steps prepared, and step 1, create a virtual machine with installing Oracle Linux 7.5 done, and configuring Oracle Linux 7.5 RAC installation. This is also done, and the prerequisites for RAC installation in progress. We are going to see in this video. And in this, I have covered in this content like overview, system requirements, download software, virtual machine setup and configuration, guest operating system installation, and Oracle Linux 7.5. Check internet connection, update guest operating system. So far, we have completed in this. In my last video, I have completed with this operations, with this actions. So now I am going to perform Oracle Clusterware installation prerequisites for One Node part 1 and install guest additions, and Oracle Clusterware installation prerequisites for part 2 network setup. In this video we are going to see about this for next we are going to after completing we are going to download. I have already downloaded that RAC grid Clusterware softwares and database softwares, and we are going to, in my next video we are going to see how to clone this particular configured virtual machine and create the shared disk, install the grid infrastructure, and install the database software, install the database, check the status of RAC, making images of the RAC database, storing RAC from saved files. So like this, upcoming videos we are going to see. Until here, we are going to see in this video these 4 or 5 actions we are going to discuss in this video. So let's go to that action. So I have logged into that server. This is a Azure Lab RAC 101 local domain. This is server name. Now I am going to perform these prerequisites. What we need to do now in this step 3, like a prerequisites for RAC installation. All actions in this section must be performed by the root user. So I have logged in here root user only. So you can see here. So root user, I have logged in, and yeah. We need to install the track database pre-installed 19C package. The package performs prerequisites including kernel parameter change and the creation of Linux Oracle account. So I am going to install this. Prior to that, we can check the internet connectivity. So internet is working fine. So we are good to go with that. So I am performing in this operation in our root user. So we can install. So the pre-installed 19C pre-installed package installation has been completed. So next action, uh, the following packages are listed here. Many of them packages should be installed already. So we need to check this should be installed. Let me check. Here we have already installed in these packages. Let me check once again. If it is not installed, it will be installed again. So it is already in latest version. So nothing to do. Okay. So for better safer side, we can check this packages already been installed. So let us proceed with this all action. This is additional packages for 19C, Oracle 19C database installation and RAC configuration. So I am doing it all the additional RPM packages installing. So it will go by one. If it is not installed, it will be installing. Otherwise, it will be skipped in this RPM packages. So the RPM packages, the dependency packages installation gets completed successfully. Next action, what we should do, that install a guest edition. So because of why we need to install guest edition, uh, we are not able to. We need to guest OS to our virtual machine needs to be installed, needs to be accessed the shared folder through the guest OS. So guest machine. So what we need to do, we are going to install that guest edition. What I am going to do here, now we are going to install the guest edition. Click run. The guest edition installation gets completed successfully. So now you can hit any keys to return this, close this window. So let's close this window. Now we need to reboot this machine to take effect this guest edition. So we'll go for that reboot. So go with Unbreakable Enterprise. This way you can remove it, and also full screen mode we can enable. Switch. Now you can see that full screen mode will be enabled and the guest OS shared folder will be able to access now. I'll show you once logged in. I have already shared that folder. This is our virtual machine configuration. This is a folder I have already shared. In this folder now we are able to access once that guest edition will be installed. Okay. So now again let's log in. Now earlier CD media there won't be any mount points folders. Now you can see VxBox and Oracle folder. So the guest edition I have all the Oracle 19C binaries, grid binaries and RDB binaries I have located in this folder. It will be shared now. It will be accessed in this virtual machine. Let's see. So I have already posted all my steps in my blog. This is part 1 and this is part 2. I am going to post part 3 once this video gets completed. After guest edition installation, you can see this mount sf_oracle shared folder will be displayed like this. And in this folder, I have put all the Oracle related and 12.1 and 12.2 19.3 RDBMS and grid binaries. So we are going to access in this folder only. So here it is. This is at DB home. This is grid home. So you can access media Oracle 19.3. So next we can give this user mod Oracle this one accessing Oracle. Now you can see. So Oracle user also you can be able to access in this folder, and we can reset the password of Oracle. So id Oracle the three group we can add. Now we'll edit this file, and so we'll select Linux enforcing only. So we need to change it as permissive. Permissive. And run this firewall D. Can stop that firewall D. Disable also. Now we can create the directories. Okay. If you want, we can stop NTPD. Clean up that view installations. Now network setup. Now network setup will be configuring, and I have installed public IP, private IP, virtual IP, scan IP. So these four things we need to put it in copy here and paste it. Save this one. Okay. So the scan should not really define up. It should be defined in the DNS2 round robin between three addresses and the same subnet as public IPs. For the installation, we will compromise and use this host file. If you then comment out lines to say scan addresses. So we already set IP addresses all installations. If you follow the instruction, there is no need to change anything. But if you need to change something, you can do with the network connections tool, Linux desktop main screen, and okay, I will show you. If config, you can see three I have added during the installation. This is for internet connectivity. You can see this internet IP address. This one for public IPs. This is for private IPs. IPs 192.168.201, and this is for public IPs 192.168.101. So for you guys make understanding, I'll show. This is a network configuration I did. Three adapters I have been added, and three adapters. This is for internet connectivity. This is for public IP. This is for private IP. This is for public, private. This is for public. This is for private. Okay, you can see this one. what I have configured. Okay, this is internet connectivity. I put it automatic DHCP. This one private interconnectivity. So I did manually. This is for private interconnectivity. So private IP I configured. This is for public IP, host IP. So that node IP, this is public IP 101. Okay, fine. So network configuration also we have did so far. Now we'll go with the ASM configuration. So what do we need to do? There are two preferred ways to make the shared drivers visible to ASM, UW and ASM LED. You have to choose between them. There are pros and cons of the one of another way. You can find discussion on this topic in internet. If you don't care and only interested in having RAC installed, choose ASM Lib because it is easier and users which is more suitable for the laptop setup. Okay. Now, two actions should be done if ASM is selected. Skip them if you are decided to UW. Okay. So I'm ASM Lib on my lab server setup. So I'm going to install the Oracle ASM. So now we have completed the Oracle ASM, Oracle ASM support. Now we are going to configure the Oracle ASM. Yes, yes. So we will do the reboot and see that Oracle ASM installed, that configuration got success. That mounted, that there will be one driver Oracle ASM drives will be mounted. So prior to that, we will check that checked right that media SF Oracle. So shared file also we have checked. So we have everything good to go. Boot that machine and let's see that Oracle drives got updated or not. So I am copying that Oracle grid binaries from shared folder, best OS shared folder to Oracle VM of next OM. Linux 7.5 that VM folder. I copied into backup folder. Backup, you can see. So I will do ch move install. So I will log in as the Oracle user, and then I will exit. Exit. I need to change the permission of this folder. Now I can extract. Actually, I need to extract this grid home into Oracle grid location user own app line. So I'm extracting now. Okay, we have extracted that grid binaries, and next steps, what we are going to do: clone the virtual machine and create a shared disk, create ASM live disk, and create that ASM data disk group, and SSS configuration and running rental file, starting the installation. So next, in my next video, we will see that. So thanks for watching Oracle F1 channel. In this, please keep watching in my next part 4 video. So I'm going to post this in part 3. So next video will be uploaded shortly. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, like. Thank you.